Everyone has already shared their thoughts on the recent streamer awards, and as someone who isn't particularly fond of many current streamers, I feel it's my turn to offer what I hope is a fresh perspective. We must acknowledge that art is inherently a mirror of its creators. It reflects the people who produce it. Similarly, the streamer awards are a direct reflection of the internet personalities we currently have. Therefore, when we witness behavior that is chaotic, immature, and frankly annoying, we must understand that it is simply mirroring the participants themselves. For the past year, I've produced numerous videos highlighting various creators involved in strange drama and questionable actions. Keeping this history in mind makes it easier to rationalize everything that transpired at the awards. However, rationalizing it doesn't excuse it. So, I'm done with the preamble. You all know me as the Hawk Socrates, and let's actually begin. Don't forget to comment for the algorithm. There's a lot of drama to unpack, but I want to start with Tylo defending Kai Cenat after he was compared to Diddy during the ceremony. Before anyone judges my position, as a black man, my usual instinct would be to defend Kai because comparing a black man to a violent abuser, even in jest, feels inappropriate. But honestly, in this specific situation, I truly don't care.
So congratulations to you. Oh, and also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. From Puff Diddy, baby oil, in a whip.
I keep thinking I'm gonna look like Diddy.
You wanna look like who?
Diddy. You think so?
Which Diddy you talking about?
Diddy. Combs.
Ah, you could look like one of his sons.
I don't know why I keep saying that because I don't think I look like Diddy, bro.
You do.
No, I don't.
Say take that.
What?
Say take that.
What the fuck is that?
Say Say yeah, get it.
The reality is that Diddy was known to be a questionable character even before the Cassie footage was released. I mean, I was around 14 or 15 when my older sister, who is deeply into conspiracy theories, was already discussing Diddy's parties. This was an open secret, so the alleged incident of Kai Cenat receiving baby oil from him is definitely odd. This makes me question why he would even engage in these jokes publicly. While many argue that he is comfortable making such jokes because they are friends and he is in a familiar environment at home, I believe that given Diddy's sinister nature, making light of it through public jokes essentially grants permission for others to join in, which trivializes a serious situation. In other words, if you make a joke of it, others will follow suit. It's disappointing. Furthermore, there's the whole 2XRA KAI situation that I addressed in a previous video. That is a deeply worrying situation. I am not suggesting that Kai Cenat is like Diddy, but his treatment of Rakai has been, in my honest opinion, extremely irresponsible. I would even go so far as to say that this is how problematic situations often appear before they escalate. That is why I am indifferent to the joking comparison to Diddy. Understand Diddy, take care of your protege, and stop joking about it online. You know? Also, I want to point out that Fan also took swipes at the god of lightning, Hassan Abi, for supposedly shocking his dog, which—
Zod is here. Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
I'll put it on you later.
Is that a threat or like a... Could you explain your inspiration for your outfit tonight? It looks familiar for some reason to me.
I don't understand. I mean, I got it in China, but...
Maybe because I'm Chinese.
Yes, the Diddy joke is certainly edgy. It is just bizarre that a supposed dog shocker is having that entire situation referenced in a joking manner. Now, before we get into more immature discomfort, I need a quick palate cleanser with a moment of accidental racism, because Brad were actually confusing Diddy Frost with Black Boy Max. I find this unbelievable since Max is clearly light-skinned, while Diddy Frost has brown-skinned. I honestly can't figure out how that mix-up happened. Let's shift gears and discuss India Love, because I know everyone is criticizing her now. It's unfortunate, as I only recently defended her, but we need to address what happened. The controversy began when she came on stage and stated that Rakai and DDG deserved the award over Phase Adapt.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai and shout out boom, 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 boom.
This is a prime example of immaturity. As I mentioned, the nature of art means we will always see the producers reflected in the work. And with this award show featuring so many immature and frankly strange personalities, this behavior was somewhat expected. You are free to critique the event itself, but I genuinely believe that everyone present should have been on their best behavior. It was a professional environment where significant resources, care, and time were clearly invested in the production. The very least attendees could do was maintain respect. In India's case, I think social media has allowed many of her more negative tendencies to be amplified. Just look at what she said to Dez.
Hold on, Dez is calling me, chat. What needed to happen. I was gonna make it happen regardless. You know what's crazy though, Dez? On my life, when I went over there to go talk to Rakai, I didn't like his demeanor. Like, Rakai head was down. Rakai didn't have his light. I'm like, nah, niggas need to feel this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he just didn't have, like, Rakai's head was down. His whole, like, I didn't like that shit.
Yo, buddy, somebody call me. It's a forming.
While I believe social media has encouraged her negative traits, I don't necessarily think what she did was malicious. Instead, I think her attempt to cheer up Rakai was simply misguided. A better approach would have been to speak with him privately and remind him that these streamer awards are not the ultimate measure of success. However, if I'm being honest, I don't particularly sympathize with Rakai feeling down. The only reason I say this is because everyone at the Streamer Awards, everyone in that room, is incredibly fortunate. Whether you believe the awards are rigged or not is irrelevant. Every person in attendance is highly blessed and successful. The minimum can do is enter the event with good spirits and behave in a manner that acknowledges the immense opportunities they possess. The behavior displayed by some has come across as ungrateful and dismissive of their achievements. I think we should all simply be more appreciative, you know? That's my main point. Yes, Rakai might have been disappointed, but the guy is highly successful. Instead of seizing the moment to remind him of that and encourage gratitude, India went on stage and acted immaturely. Social media enabling this kind of behavior is precisely why so many streamers appear to be emotionally stunted. There's a time and a place for things, and that display was unnecessary. But that's just my view. India later admitted she was under the influence and eventually offered an apology.
Cross when I make mistakes, like God doesn't do that. But I want you guys to just be a part of my journey, because it's a journey, and I am okay with showcasing my ups and downs. Until January 3rd, I will learn my boundaries of, like, how many drinks does it take to get with me. I want to apologize to QT. QT. What I did, first of all, I appreciate that you inviting me, and there's no excuse for my behavior. It was very distasteful. It was very, like I keep saying, unnecessary. It was my initial emotion response, and that, again, I had no business being on that stage.
Now, as I've said before, personal growth takes time. But in this scenario, India, you are completely out of line. You won't get any sympathy from me this time. You can't keep breaking down in tears on camera. Instead of resorting to theatrics, take tangible steps toward self-improvement. Apologies are fine, but save the dramatic displays for off-camera. I don't think she should be appearing on the internet crying in this situation, as it was entirely her fault. If she truly wants to grow, she needs to actively demonstrate that commitment and seriously lay off the substances. But let's have another quick palate cleanser, a speed round if you will. This time a fan of Wendy Ortiz screamed that she would win next year.
Keep talking.
Okay, that was really helpful. Thank you so much. I'm sure Wendy's really happy you did that.
Also, Wendy Ortiz posted a Snapchat video where she called Faye's woman haters, which is a strange stance to take, especially since, as I mentioned in the Wendy video, she is doing this in support of an SA legend. I guess these are just the long-term effects of social media slowly cooking your brain. I also want to quickly address the situation with Aiden Ross hating from outside the club. He was claiming they were pushing a gay agenda.
These motherfuckers had drag queens, Yo, pushing gay agendas, your rage gaming, what colors the gay pride flag. I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I make my own, I'm gonna keep it a full-on buck. I'm not pushing no agendas. I'm not doing none of that. I'm gonna keep it a full-on buck with all you, bro. I'm not pushing no agendas. I'm not even gonna have rain bet spawn. I'm not gonna have no betting spawn. I'm gonna keep it a full-on buck, bro. I'm gonna have everyone just come, and that's it.
There are so many issues with his remarks. First, Aiden Ross lacks the intelligence to even articulate himself properly, so I question why he's speaking at all. But beyond that, the mere presence of gay people in a space is not an attempt to push an agenda. This is coming from a guy whose entire brand back in 2021 was acting gay and sus. Aiden was the ultimate embodiment of sus culture, but now, after spending time with Andrew Tate, he's supposedly anti-agenda. This guy was pushing an agenda before agenda pushing was even a term. He literally brings some of the most vile people onto his stream, laughs at whatever abhorrent things they say, and moves on. If he's going to categorize having gay trans people and drag queens in a space as agenda pushing, then Aiden Ross himself as a concept is an agenda that has been forced upon us. That truly frustrates me, I won't lie. I know it's because Rakai and Ray were seen standing with some drag queens, but dude, drag queens existing is not an agenda. That's like saying black people being in the room is pushing the woke agenda or woke ideology. That's like saying there are too many urban folks in the room. Get out of here. Okay, but the final thing I plan to address is Rakai and Ray being, let me rephrase that, simply being inappropriate toward two women who are in a relationship. Can say they're young or whatever, but come on, not the right time or place.
Wouldn't I have a threesome with a nigga? No. Wait, so yeah, are you straight people? Like before? Not like, so you have to be gay? Wait, this ain't, you never ever, no nigga at all? No. Damn! That's crazy. Yeah, I see a line. Any other questions? Who's? No, I'm just
I know you're gonna say who's more the man and.
Okay. You more like man? Oh, y'all really in love?
Yes, very in love.
Like you love her like?
Yeah. No, we love hard.
I'm saying love is a strong word, bro.
Well, what's even bigger than love? That's how much I love her.
I just think some of this behavior is genuinely unacceptable. It all circles back to my main point. This is streamer humor and streamer manifest in any event they attend or any content they produce. However, setting that aside, it's just disrespectful, if not completely disrespectful, especially how Rakai questioned if they were even in love. We cannot be sure if those two women felt uncomfortable, and that is precisely why the behavior is wrong. Do not put people in a position where you have to wonder, were they uncomfortable? Just treat people with respect. Now, despite what I just said, I did lie. There is one more thing I want to discuss, and that is Kai Cenat opening up about his mental health. I was truly glad he did.
I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head, and I was able to, turn to like anime, Death Note, Naruto, recently since I've been gone, and I just been able to, find happiness within that.